Windy today. All the pass of the El Camino.
Merci beaucoup avec le travail que tu fais pour aider les personnes. Ça, c'est pas facile. C'est quelqu'un qui a le bon cœur. Ta fille, elle m'a dit ça. Donc, moi aussi, je suis sculpteur. Je te fais une petite masque africaine pour te remercier avec les choses que tu fais.
C'est très joli.
Voilà.
Look at that fine craftsmanship.
Voilà.
All right, guys, I just had the best conversation. I met a shopkeeper who is from Senegal, and I was walking by his shop and I was like, oh, I'm a little behind, I gotta keep going. But I saw that his work looked African and I wanted to stop, but I thought, no, keep going. But then he waved me over, and so I was like, okay, we're gonna do it. So I stopped and talked to him in my very, very broken French, but was able to like understand more than I could say, and had enough of a conversation to understand that he has come from Senegal. He's been here a couple years. He's making all these beautiful pieces of artwork for the pilgrims. And we just got to talking, and he said it was just so nice to meet a fellow African sister, as he called me. He noticed my necklace, which is why he wanted to talk to me. And he said that, you know, many pilgrims pass by, but not many have time to stop. And he made me this little keychain with my name on it. And then when I started telling him about mercy ships and what my family does, he made one for my dad, Dr. Carys, and told me to thank him for all he does for the patients in Senegal, since my dad is in Senegal right now and he misses Senegal, his home. So it was just really, really great to talk with him, to be reminded of home. Also reminded me I really got to get back on my French game because I have lost so much. But what a nice man. Monastery, and they offer pilgrims a free place to stay, which is so wonderful. Apparently they've been doing this for Camino pilgrims since the medieval ages, so this monastery dates back to at least that time. I'm hoping to learn a little bit more about it, but there's not great service up here, so my normal friend Google isn't available, but I'm excited to be here. There's only 20 beds, I thankfully got one, and they have Vespers tonight in the chapel, or in the sanctuary, and they provide a meal, and then we get to go on our way starting in the morning, so happy to be here. I sent my sandals with my cousin. I get to wear these nail salon flip-flops like an idiot to mass. Good morning. It is September 14th. I have been, I guess this is my 7th or 8th day walking El Camino. I keep wanting to say the El Camino, but that would just be to say the Camino, as one of my friends helpfully reminded me. So I've been walking El Camino for 8 days. Not as far as I thought originally I would be. I think it's very easy to plan your route a little bit more idealistically, not taking into mind like how you don't always sleep super well in the hostels or the blisters and your feet might hurt and you need to take rest days. And I fell into that for sure. I was like, I can walk 15 to 17 miles a day without a break, no worries. Yeah, no. So yesterday I only walked like 5 to 6 miles. And today I was hoping I could like hike maybe, 10 miles, 10, 15 miles, and then take a bus to meet Emily, my cousin, in Bilbao, where she is resting her feet. But unfortunately, I looked at the map and realized that all of the towns, and after this town, which is only like 2 miles away, this next town, all the other towns are very small and don't have like bus stations. So if I want to take a bus today, it would have to be from this very close town. So I don't know if I will be hiking very far today either. So I think that I'm just gonna play it by ear. A lot of the Camino for me has just been like waking up each day and just walking and seeing what happens. Oh, and also such a small world, how many people I'm meeting who have heard of mercy ships or have been connected to mercy ships. And last night I met a guy who said 20 years ago he toured the Anastasis in Rotterdam, was considering joining, and I did the, ran the numbers, figured out when he was there, and realized I would have been on the ship 7 or 6 years old when he was there touring it. And now here we meet 20 years later on El Camino. Stuff like that just makes me smile, blows my mind, because it feels like this huge giant world is just so small in the best of ways when it's in the hands of God. So happy to be here, happy to be hiking, happy that not all days are like that other day when I was hiking to Marikina. That was a really hard day, but his mercies are new each morning, I keep telling myself, and I'm feeling that today because I feel a lot of renewed energy, a lot of renewed hope, and I'm gonna see where the day takes us. Okay guys, I found Emily. We are now at the laundromat, because despite cleaning our clothes all the time in the sink, they still smell like, what would you call our scent? Rugged camper meets the streets of the city. We don't know if we put soap in or not. We don't know what this is. How would you get this into that?
Unless you have a cup.
Well, I don't see cups around here. So what's happening?
So I'm pretty sure that this is the detergent that's included.
We were supposed to bring a cup, but we're gonna put it in our hands instead. Oh my gosh. This can't be how we do it. This just can't be. How touristy can we get right now? This is beyond tourist. This is just like incompetence.
I hate being stupid. I really hate being stupid.
But
The most stupid.
are we stupid, or did we figure out a creative way to transport detergent into a Spanish laundromat machine? Look at that. Look at that creativity. Emily used to be a teacher. You can see her innovative thinking.
You do a lot with a little in the American school system. You learn.
We have not figured out how Emily's going to wash her hands after this. And she's literally she's just putting soap in with her hands because we don't have a cup because we're poor. So Emily just found something after we just got back from the laundromat.
What is this?
We didn't have to go out at all and have that whole debacle. It was, look at this. So discreet.
What's next? Like a palace? What's happening?
What's
My
next?
gosh.
Oh my gosh, this is so
He
funny.
has given me his toughest battles.
El Camino, baby. We live well on the El Camino,
Yes, we do.
taking good care of this room. This is what it looks like behind the scenes of all the gorgeous hiking.